Been walking for quite a while from my hotel. They said it's 26 minutes to get to Navy Pier, which is our goal. And this is the pedestrian walkway to Navy Pier, so I guess we're on the right track. So this was right on the other side of that tunnel I just walked through. There it is. There is Lake Michigan. First time I've ever laid eyes personally on a Great Lake. Pretty cool. And then if you turn this way, you got downtown Chicago. I think I'll go further and check out some more. They appear to have a very similar, if not identical, bicycle system here in Chicago as we do back home in good old Chattanooga. Although I have never seen in Chattanooga a single station with so many bicycles available. Holy cow. It's too many to count. I bet there's 50 in this row.
Maybe more. Lots and lots of bikes.
On the pier now and still walking. I think it's interesting to point out that the water is pretty darn blue in Lake Michigan. I thought it would be nasty, but that's not bad looking water at all right there. I'm all the way out here at the very end of Navy Pier now, looking back onto Chicago. What a sight. Well, I've been out here on the pier for quite some time, but I've been working on still photos. Let's see where I'm at on the little red dot. I walked all the way out here. It's a long way, all the way around. And now I'm going to try to go back this way. So, that's the plan. It's starting to get dark. Lots of interesting vessels docked here on Navy Pier. Possibly the most interesting is this sailboat named Windy, for obvious reasons. Arrgh, it's windy. There's one called the Odyssey 2. And how you like that? That's pretty awesome, huh? Big Ferris wheel. Well, Navy Pier was fun. You know, my trip to Chicago was really brief and had work stuff. Almost no free time to myself, but Millennium Park and Navy Pier, that's a couple of pretty cool spots to hit. I'm still on the pier, and there's the Ferris wheel behind me. And the camera makes it look like there's still plenty of light, but it is almost dark. I think the sun set at 4:28 today, and that is in the rearview mirror. Also, as you can tell by my hood being up, it's cold. Here's something my daughter would find interesting. Casey, Navy Pier has a Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville on it, which is one of my daughter's very favorite restaurants. Just walking in Chicago, you know, just about every place is within a mile or so from my hotel, or every place that I've wanted to go. So, you know, by the time you hail a taxi or an Uber, it'll take you almost as long to fight the traffic to get where you're going than just walk. And the walking's a lot cheaper. It's pretty cold though. Here I'm going to give you an example of Windy City. Appropriately named. there's often talk about America's crumbling infrastructure. Whenever I'm under a bridge in this town, crumbling infrastructure is exactly what I think of. That's an awesome looking salad. Individual pepperoni from Pizzeria Uno, owned by the same people that did Pizzeria Duo, so I will probably like it. First place in the world to serve pizza in a pan. Pizzeria Uno, the one before the one that I ate at the other night. I like this one too. It's really good. So this is the Rainforest Cafe in Chicago, and it is tiny compared to the one I'm used to in Orlando. But it is 2 stories tall. These are probably supposed to be fish tanks, aquariums, but all they are is bubbles. This is the closest music I could find in my hotel. So let's see what it's all about. So I'm going to say the Redhead Piano Bar is a pretty cool place to go, especially if you are old. And I'm old, but I usually like kind of a younger scene. Like you might find it the world famous JJ's Bohemia in Chattanooga. But this was still pretty cool, and it was walking distance to my hotel for live music, so I'm all about that. So I'm back to the James, only about a block and a half or 2 from the piano bar. Time to go to sleep and catch a plane home tomorrow morning. My daughter told me I had to see the dinosaur at this airport. Well, I'm in Concourse G and the dinosaur is in Concourse B. So I had quite a walk to get here. But hey, I got to see it. Look, Casey, there's the dinosaur. So it's a Bronchiosaurus. Now Casey was here last year and saw a T-Rex, but I think it was it being the T-Rex was only here for a short period of time. Apparently this Bronchiosaurus is here permanently. So I'm back at my terminal now, but way over there, this is G that I'm at, but way over there is B, and that's where the dinosaur was. Way over